recording should be starting up soon. I don't feel exactly full body right now. Yeah. Hopefully I can hold myself to this embargo. Yeah, he needs to know that I said, yeah, let's not do social media for a minute. Mm-mm. I don't know. Finally, something in a sense finally snapped within me, where it's just, I'm tired. I'm really tired of just the concept, the idea, the grind, the everything that is social media right now. And it may actually be for my better interest that I take an actual sabbatical to that shit. Yeah. Getting everything over here just ready. I should probably play some other games. Things like that. I should probably, I don't know how much you guys are going to enjoy that. I don't know anything. Yeah. Yeah, for the moment, let's try and at least hold on to that end of my own bargain. Just, you know, I think I've had enough social media for a little bit. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna try. I think the only thing I'll probably be looking at is like YouTube videos, maybe to pass my time, but then I'll get bored of that like immediately. But enough for the near crash out. Let's get the triple Z started. I still don't expect anybody, and that's okay. Did the game load up? Okay, cool. All right. Hey, let's get this started. Like I said, if it sounds like I'm a bit defeated, it's kind of true. Uh, Stuff going through my head at this point has I think it's succeeded in reaching a fever pitch. Something. Uh, Negativity's a step away from winning. Let's not let the Seraph in. So, all right, we got dailies to do. We can do that. Hey, 18, Inada. Ina Chuck. Yeah, nothing else. Okay. So we're gonna do it. Open the store for the show. Obviously the best character in the game. Thank you, Hal. And we go have coffee. I'm not gonna lie, that outfit that pedestrian was wearing, I low-key want to get art of Sheena in that. I just think it. I guess coffee's no longer free. Oh. Well, I guess it's best if we actually pay attention now. Support, shock, support, very physical. My eyes can't make out what's what. I'll just get the new Eridu special.
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Boy, you ain't telling no lies. Look at that. We did our dailies just like that in a snap. I think I know how to
Standing by.
You know, I am feeling that low. I already crashed out like not too long ago with like Grand Blue Fantasy. And I did a spark off stream. I'm waiting for Miyabi, but this does give me a good chance at more Nicole dupes. So hopefully I can get the last two Nicole dupes. Fingers crossed for a twofer. Fingers crossed for a twofer.
Online and in the star cipher, all my stars are going mad hyper, cause they be moving, the party's moving, and we won't stop cause we said so. And now your head's straight.
George, if your
And I
O's
did
still
get a
rocks
Nicole,
with you
so
for
I
31
guess that is
months,
good
sending
luck.
my
I
luck.
appreciate it. I expect to get a W engine jump scare for the S rank. That's Shu Yong.
I'm here to help.
Alright, well we got Mrs. Officer, so that's a two-piece. I need her. Alright. I mean, fair. You know, I expressed it several times on stream. I'm here for Miyabi, but this is nice too. What sucks is I know I won't be able to get her past C1. I know everything else is just a W engine. I just need one more Nicole, and then she'll be maxed out, and that's what we're here for. That's why I started the game. Miyabi's the reason why I'm sticking it out. It's so great when you end up with favorite characters that aren't the S ranks. Definitely Grace, man. Bashu's gameplay actually go crazy. Yeah. I mean, I fuck with you and Koala's gameplay.
You want to test my hammer?
But it's literally because Koala fucking bounces off people. And I think that's the sickest shit.
Officer.
But no, I need all of Section 6 or Sector 6.
Huh? Is something the matter?
But now I need to figure out how am I going to make a team work with her. Especially considering that I don't have any of the other cops. What would be profile isn't? No, that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? I need to know stuff as to what it pertains to being a part of the team. I mean, I'm appreciative of having Mrs. Officer, but I need to know what her fucking skill thing is.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
And she showed me a lot of folks fuck with ether stun builds. Oh, I don't. I guess I don't pay too much attention to like specific bills, but just more so if they have like passive compatibility with folks.
You want to test?
Come on.
Hence why like I only have been exclusively using the cunning hairs,
Nothing to standing by. You want to test
even
my
though they
hammer?
gave me Colita
Officer
and
148.
shit like that.
It's our turn, bro.
Like
Time for some hard
at this
labor.
rate, I can literally run
You wanna
It's
Bellabog,
our turn. Come on, let's get to work.
especially
for
since
some
I have
hard
been
labor.
digger, professional digger.
It's our turn.
Hey, don't look down on me. Ready for combat.
But I'll figure it out.
My services are expensive.
I know they're expensive, girl. I will pay whatever amount. It is that deep.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
I just realized how that wording goes, but you know, fuck it. Send it.
Needs standing by.
Alright, so all of the daily stuff is done. That's another Bupon in our pocket. We have Zhu Yuan, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. We'll do two of these. Okay. So we did two of those. This, that, da 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 da.
If you need anything modded, you know where to find me.
Update the little guys. What the? Oh, cool. They gave him magnetic boo. I think they're adorable. Because they're magnetic. And then I still just use a million. Like I said, I am
Have a good one. And please,
strictly.
come again.
I've been strictly cunning hairs. I guess it wouldn't hurt to switch it up. Especially since I do have two characters that I like.
Ready for combat. You want to test my hammer?
Let's see, that would be stun,
Is something
attack.
the matter?
Time for some hard labor.
Why if I try and just use Ben bigger? If I use
Hey,
Ben
don't
with
look down on-
Coletta, that means I
Officer
have
148, Juyuan, ready.
I do have some enhanced attacks with the both of them.
Sokaku, ready!
But Sokaku's also right there. And I can start building towards Sector 6. Let's call them Sector 7. My mind's elsewhere. Obviously.
Time for some hard.
Huh? Is something the matter? Hey, don't look down on me!
Fire.
Officer 148, Juyuan. Need something? My services are expensive.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
Oh, I switch out Billy for
Is something
Zhu.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
That's a weird spot. I'm in a weird spot. Does our ultimate, like, clears the fucking room? Ultimate, max eradication mode. Uses modified master firearm to execute a saturated attack, firing lasers and seeking missiles to deal ether damage. So, yeah, it's literally her saying, I'm shooting this spot,
Officer 148.
but I don't know
Starlight,
if
it's
she's
time to
clearing the room, and Billy clears the fucking room.
I have two got?
Nothing. Ready for combat.
Yeah, I guess I'll just keep
Nothing
laser
standing by.
focus. Ended up being a Zhuyuan haver without the intent to be, which double means I'm fucked off when waiting for Miyabi because the Zhuyuan dropped, which means my S rank signal guarantee is back to maxed out. And I know I won't have the resources to get her in that point. It's the most first world problem. I guess for the sake of argument and to try out the character, we should give it a go. I'm sorry, I was looking at those shoes up there. But yeah, we should at least give her a respectable college try. Where?
Standing by. You want it? Nothing.
Let's try and level these girls
Is
up.
something the matter?
Okay. Yep. Okay. This officer, you are now welcome aboard on Global Astroliner. For available. Right. The other problem is not even having an actual W engine for her to like use necessarily. Especially since I don't have her weapon. Watching Ultimate, this waning moon. That may be the one I'll use. Yeah, I can. I'll try rocking with it. Max it out. Slight increase in damage. Won't heavy invest into it because it is just a B rank. But this can at least get us started. Woodpecker Electro. Crit race increase. Shockstar Disco. Woodpecker Electro, but that's also Woodpecker Electro. What? Huh? Guess that's the B side? I don't know. 4 pieces. Landing a critical hit on an enemy increases the attack. This is also just disc 1. I don't understand. Alright. So would using the B rank count alongside the A rank? But that's Shockstar Disco. That's not no longer Woodpecker Electro. Okay. I see. I understand then.
Officer 148, Zhuyuan, red.
Hey, don't look down on me.
And Colada. Fuck, I gotta get my weight up on that end for that. Yeah. I can get her and then Ben bigger.
You want to test my hammer?
Like
Hey, don't look
Ben
down
would
on me.
have
Time for some
better
hard labor.
overall.
So, Kaku, ready.
But I also just really adore Sokaku because Section 6. Like I am extremely impartial to Section 6. I saw them once and I'm like, that's my squad. Pudding slash. Series of strikes, flat flag, massive ice damage, jumbo pudding slash. I saw something about a mass state and I immediately thought of Zentaro, and I'm like, I may have to put Sokaku in this party. We'll see. We will
Is
see.
it work time?
Okay, come on.
You want to test? Ready for head mix standing by.
Nothing to
Ready for
Is something the matter?
I could also say
have two
fuck it
guns.
Hey,
and
standing
put
by.
3
Officer
attackers
148,
together and
you
say
ready for
we do
combat?
nothing but swing. Oh wait, no, Ambi's not an attacker.
I have
It's our turn, bro.
Anton is.
Officer,
I have
Come on.
3
let's get to
people
work.
ready to swing.
Ready and good day. So sleepy.
Still don't understand what exactly radiation unit does.
Huh? To what do I owe the pleasure?
Okay. I think I need to go to the HIA club. And I need stun resources. Let's do it. Agent promotion. Thank God it says it. Otherwise, no in hell I'd realize this shit. I love you, cunning hairs. Flashgun hits the enemy, gains extra energy. Barely change attacks. He gets a better chance to go the fuck off, and I take full advantage of that. Goals, core passive, everyone deals more ether damage. So if I use ether synergy with Nicole and Juyun, it actually works out. Which means Nicole can stay. But I also really adore Anby and
Standing
Billy.
by.
But
Nothing
now
ready
it's
for
not the time
combat.
to be extremely
Officer,
sentimental. I need to see how this
Don't
shit
look
works.
down on standing
I
by.
have 2 goddamn
You want to
pistols.
test my hammer?
Alright.
Leader should be leading the way.
So, coordination. When another character in your squad is a support character or shares the same faction, her crit rate goes up by 30 10 seconds after using it. Her EX special attack, a chain attack, or an ultimate. She synergizes with Nicole. She literally synergizes with Nicole. That is... Y'all sick. You're all sick. You're a sick man with sick thoughts. Oh, wait, no, that's going too far.
Hey, don't look down on me. Ready for combat. You want to test my hammer? Is it work time? Hey, don't look down
Then
on me.
Okay.
what
Sokaku,
does-
ready?
What does
Is it work
Sokaku
time?
do?
Is food included? Okay, here we go.
Let her eat. But anyway, when another character from your squad shares attribute or faction. So I guess it shares
Sokaku, ready.
the squad. Okay.
Time for
So sleepy.
What the fuck does Piper Will do? What does anomaly mean? Spin, downward slash, massive physical, 1 trillion tons, air spin. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Time for.
You want ready? Standing by. Hey,
How can I?
you ready for combat? Hey, don't look down on me. Standing by.
Officer 148.
Starlight.
You want to test my hammer? Ready for combat? Huh?
Also,
Standing by. Nothing to fear. Hey, don't look down on me. Ready for combat?
correction that I
Officer
had to make.
148. Juyuan, ready.
I have.
You want to test my hammer?
See how this works.
Yeah, you know what's good.
Oh, she a real nigga. Oh, real homie. Real. Oh, yeah, you know what's good. I'm like, damn. Okay, go off. When there are 2 or more cunning hairs. No. Damn it. That's part of the reason why I always fuck with the cunning hairs. It's because a million also pops off because the cunning hairs are all there. I need to figure out another bang boo. Or just keep using a million, let them light it up. Like, maybe I'll start using Magnetic Boo. And start singing Magnetic in the background. There's at least one anomaly character in your squad. I don't have an anomaly character though. Just want to pull people in and be like, we're magnetize each other again. Oh well. A million will do just fine. Let's see how this works. Shit. Stop. She won't stop. Why won't she stop?
Let's move.
Hey, you don't have a permit.
You don't have a
It's no
permit.
good surrendering.
Taking the shot.
She said I'm gonna hit your ass with the OSHA violation. On God. Just keep shooting.
Wakey wake, this is
Wakey.
Hands up. Locking in.
Interesting enough, since I'm not running Andy, I also miss out on like
This won't hurt. Nah.
Surrender your weapon.
my usual setup.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
God damn. Yeah, if you're a single target, you're just getting your ass kicked. What the f-
Do it. Hey, you don't have a permit.
Just what the fuck? She said I came to bump, and she meant that shit. That's kind of a sick encounter, I'm not gonna lie. Oh God, if Miyabi works well with those two, it's up. There's no other direction. Like straight up, if Miyabi ends up like an ether unit, then I will have my team, whether intentionally or not. I wish to become the storm that is approaching.
You want to test my hammer?
So I guess for the time being, I switch Colada with Envy. That means I'll have every condition that I want to set in. But for the sake of leveling up, I'm still gonna get her up to 30 as well.
Hey, don't look down on me.
Need. Huh? Standing by.
For the sake of just team build and what I'd look to achieve, for a single target ass weapon,
Officer, you want nothing to fear.
Yuan could
Ready for
literally
combat.
just swap out for Billy.
Officer, standing by.
And if I know I need to clear a room,
accuracy.
go right back to Billy. I know he'll be good for it.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Yeah, no, that was a
Need
fucking
something?
experience.
My
God damn.
services are.
I have 2 guns.
Huh? Ready for combat.
Starlight.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Right.
Time to make some money.
So we're not doing anything for this necessarily. I need to recover or recoup some loss. I do need to recoup some lost basic material, but I also need to look into these agent skill stuff. Because I gotta get resonance tests for her. And then I also have to make sure I get like the passive leveling for these two as well. Yeah, I have to ask myself, would I rather have burn or would I rather have what's this called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Would I rather put burn on an enemy or would I rather put shock on the enemy? And shock stalls me. It stalls for like a second for me. But anyway. The fact that I don't even have her skills leveled out, it's just a bundle of fun of using the girl.
It's a stop resisting.
Fake is mandatory.
Look at you, breaking OSHA violations. About that. Because I was in the air, it counted.
Hey,
Wakey, wakey.
you're under arrest.
Time for a hammering.
Stop.
Pressure.
Stop resisting.
Safety is mandatory.
Standing by.
Also,
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
yeah, no, it's definitely, if you are a single target, your ass is grass. I ain't gonna lie, I do like Starlight Shine Bright. Like, yeah, if you are a single target, that's it, it's up. But Billy Billy goes everywhere. And I still consider that the coolest shit.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Oh, thank God I did put something on her. More days on her main target. Steam oven. Every 10 energy accumulated, Equipper's impact is increased by 2%. stacking up to 8 times. After energy is consumed, this bonus remains for 8 more seconds. Huh. What else is there? Impact increases. Yeah. Guess we'll try out the Steam up and see how that goes. Yeah. This is impact, so I should be looking to put Shockstar Disco onto her. Fortunately, I don't exactly have. Oh no, it still counts even if it's A rank Shockstar Disco. Okay. Have a Woodpecker Electro or a third Shockstar Disco for some reason. Never equipped anything onto Baby Girl. Baby girl, you know what I want. Let me get you like I don't have Woodpecker Electro. Yeah, I don't have Woodpecker Electro for each step. Unfortunate.
Need something? My services are expensive.
You want to test my hammer?
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Skill enhancement. Okay, so that's what I need to beat up for that. Don't move. Do not resist. Oh. Oh, okay. Huh. Understandable. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do another run. Just to get her ultimate up. Still not sure. Could keep the
Hey,
focus
don't
on
look down on me.
Coletta. There's
Nothing's
also
ready for combat.
a built Anby,
Let's move.
which means I would also get full team benefit and shock and a million passive, or street code passive at least. Plus it sates my it sates the whole Miyabi will take that spot at some point. Alright. So let's see how running these three will work, since I literally like using the other two attackers there. Like, I got used to playing Ambi.
This won't hurt. Surrender your weapon! Locking in. Freeze!
Oh. that's how she reloads.
Do it. Target confirmed. Go.
Hey, CC.
It's no good surrendering.
At your command.
Right there.
Neat and tidy.
Taking the shot.
Oh, right. My bad.
Bye, suckers.
They're dead. Whoa! I said they're dead. Well, that was definitely one of my. That was probably my favorite Nicole pose to finish a fight on. But yeah, I feel overall under the weather. How are you tonight?
You want to test my hand?
Huh? Is something the matter?
Alright. So she's as maxed as I can get her, kinda. Still need to go do the expert challenge. This is gonna be interesting.
I have 2 guns, so.
Huh? Is something the matter? We'll get it done.
Dang, you got the egg? No, I just feel like shit. I also, going to try and take a sabbatical from like, a lot of social media. I think the goal is to just watch YouTube videos, but don't really do the social part of the social media for a second.
You're under arrest. Electric charge.
Gang's all here. I am looking at the damage. I am looking at the damage. I am looking at the damage disrespectfully. God damn. She really leaves nothing left. But she doesn't do the Christ Air finish like Ambi does. Hey JoJo. Not gonna lie, I got so many people taking breaks that got me legit considering it. It's well, you know how discourse really kind of takes over everything, and it's all everyone's talking about. Everyone, no matter how good-hearted, good-natured you are, is being called out for this, that, and other, for doing something, for doing nothing, for doing everything. And
Ready for officer.
You want it? Nothing to fear.
Huh?
stack
Stand
that
officer.
with just negative connotations towards
Huh? Is something the matter?
people like me existing, and I'm just like,
I have.
Officer
I
148.
think it's stacked up enough.
Huh?
Let's take a
Is something
break.
the matter?
You want to test my nothing to
I have
What was
2
that
guns.
Officer
working on?
148.
What was
Juyuan.
that working
Ready.
on? Juyuan. So that's why I didn't even announce on the site that I was gonna stream or anything. I'm just like, I'm gonna just start up the stream like
Is
we
something-
used to.
Need something? My services are expensive.
I know exactly what you were talking about. This week alone, I've watched so many negative feelings. Yeah,
You want it, officer? Hey, don't look down on me. Nothing to fear.
like
The cunning hairs are
I
here.
have a high tolerance, I would say, for just observing from the outside looking in, but it's one of those, not only because of their negativity, but I realized it's slowly starting to sink in to what extent, what degree that I am just like always on, say, Twitter or something like that, to where I kind of got sick of it. And then I've recently gotten into the rabbit hole that was Reddit. And Reddit keeps shoveling more and more posts for me to read. And I'm tired. And I'm truly at that point of just, oh, also, now that I remembered that Reddit likes to shove stuff in my face, let me go to my phone really quick. I don't want to passively see shit. Like, the other social media apps, I made sure to at least, like, remove it so it take me, like, some extra effort to get to them. But Reddit, I keep tapping on the notifications, so I have to just uninstall that. I'm on that humanity is sickening me phase. Welcome to the club. I've been at that for well over a decade. But there's still that small seed of me that does have hope. That seed has just really been buried inside a lot of fucking muck recently, so it's just a, hey, I need to focus on my own, because my own is starting to take in that seeping negativity way too personal. Okay, so I got you on
Officer
Wait up.
148, Juyuan, ready. You need something?
So if I run
Let's-
Nicole,
Standing
Ju,
by. Oh, ready for combat.
I should be
Officer,
okay for now.
nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
The message you just received was from Bellabog Industries, right? Honestly, I'm not exactly in the mood to even read, like, you know, openly speak my reading. Like, I'm like, today's not been great. Yeah, it's from Ben. Great, let's get to the bottom of it. I'll move on from this topic. It doesn't matter, dude. You know I'm open to talk about it.
Wise.
But
Do
I've
you
just
wanna
not
call Bellabog?
been,
I'll dial the number.
like, I've been openly talking about how I've just not exactly been the same since the injury stuff, to where it's my motivation than streaming or doing anything in that matter has been. So I don't know, changing winds and all that shit.
Hello? Can you hear me? This is Faithin.
It's the two Faithins. How are you? I'm sorry to trouble you by calling in person.
It's been bigger. Professional digger.
I'll jump straight into the commission details. This time, we'd like to ask your help in retrieving the Mark III in-hollow industrial pile driver.
I adore that man.
The pile driver had been working diligently in the hollow before its disappearance, just like the other two machines.
Jesus, just a straight up talking bear. You'll find that Bellabog is full of them.
According to Grace, this machine is particularly good at moving across difficult terrain within the hollow, and it's faster than any other machine.
It's faster.
That's maybe why it was able to run so deep into the hollow. Sorry to have kept you waiting while we tried to locate it. The good news is, its signal hasn't moved from where we first located it. I'll send you the data we've got.
Smiling bear. That brings joy. One bear is guaranteed to know electrics.
Looks like the pile driver
Well,
is
it's
stopped
not
somewhere.
Ben. Ben's a fire user.
In that case, let's find the nearest hollow entrance before it moves again. Fairy, do you mind?
Not at all. Generating route within the target hollow. Route generation complete.
I find it remarkable that I ended up, not remarkable. Recently with a lot of the gacha games that have come out, I've been opting for the male avatar over the female avatar, and I feel like it's grounds for me to pat myself on the back. Normally I would just, no question, female avatar. I've been 3 for 3 on all of the Hoyoverse games. So Genshin Impact, when I tried it out, I picked Aether, not Lumine, even though I love Lumine. I actually like Lumine more than Aether. Honkai Star Rail, I picked Kalis. Stale's cute and everything, but Kalis just, he looked cool. And between Wise and Bell, I was just like, damn, I like Wise. He seems like a chill guy. Male avatar mains rise up. There's no way you can convince me to choose Gran over Vegeta, unfortunately. But you're right, male avatar mains rise up.
Wise, let's go and get this done.
I think the only time that I'd say I'd fucked with Gran's design over Cheetah's, I would say it's for the new outfit they gave them. The new Guild War outfit. I really like Cheetah in the hood, but Gran in the hood looks so much cooler. But you see, yeah, I am dedicated to Cheetah Simp, so it's up. Gotta stick with my homie Gran. Cheetah cannot separate us. Like, even in Fate Grand Order, I used, hey, it's been bigger. Professional Digger. But, it's, even in Fate Grand Order, I used, I think her name was Gudao, whereas the male one is Ritsuka. I think I still have my names right.
You want to test my hammer?
Did they just give me an extra bin? They gave me an extra bin. Look at them. Bin bigger. It's such a perfect last name. I don't know. I know why. And you can kind of tell by looking at the art, and you see how where they purposely cut out a certain area. Bin bigger. Professional digger. He the boy. He is the boy. I only go for female avatars nowadays when I can actually make my OCs with them. Yeah, like playing Phantasy Star Online too. I did not know he had a gold tooth. That's kind of sick.
Time for some hard labor?
Officer,
Hey, don't look down on me.
Yeah, man, time for some back-breaking labor. We're gonna find this pile driver. Welcome back, Master. We received a new commission from Ben Bigger, the head of finance at Bellabog Industries. The attachments contains detailed information provided by the client. Although it may not serve any immediate purpose, careful approach reaps rewards. The attachment has been deleted. I need an MMO to grind for real. I can't even professionally recommend you an MMO to grind, but if you want something that will stick with you for a long time, if you like the idea of shooters and being ninjas in space, just play Warframe. There's always something for you to do. It's free, and you can game the economy system where you never have to put a single dollar into the game. So it rewards you for like your dedication and getting, you know, the premium parts and stuff where you can just sell it through the market. In terms of other MMOs that you can grind, Mabinogi has kind of made a turnaround over the years to where it's not going to be so intense of a grind for you to do. It may be a bit jarring if you're one of those put my graphics type people, but you will never find a game like Mabinogi. I strongly believe that, and I can stand by that statement. You will never find another game like Mabinogi. The one game I actually like, but the balance and quality of life went down the drain is Blade and Soul. Really? I tried Blade and Soul during their beta time, and then I jumped back into it for like a night. I want to say last year. because I wanted to stare at my assassin that I made like years ago. She's fucking beautiful. I thought its quality of life stuff kind of went up. Blade and Soul doesn't keep me long. Okay. But I like how combat fails. That's understandable. I can't even necessarily liken it to this game that I'm going to say, but you probably tried out Vindictus as well. And I always felt like the combats within Blade and Soul Vindictus were somewhat there, not exactly like on the exact same plane, but it's the closest thing that I could think of, like right off rip. And if you always wanted to just outright grind, there's always Maple Story. I miss you, Maple Story too. It was the only one I cared about. Back to running the Bellabogians. I also want some Maple Story too. Well, you know what happened to Maple Story too, so. Yeah, that's the private server, but you know how that goes. I was a Latel player, so I never played the first Maple
This place
Story.
feels even more bleak than the last hollow we went to. The ether concentration here is higher too.
Well, it has been a hollow for a long time. It's not just dangerous, it's also close to the old capital. No good will come of staying here too long. Let's just find that pile driver ASAP.
The proxy said the pile driver isn't far ahead, so it shouldn't take too long to bring it back, right?
Blind optimism can be dangerous, Anton. After all, the heavy-duty grappler and boring machine we found both experience pretty significant personality changes, and Grace has yet to find the reason behind it.
So what if it's changed? It's still our own company's smart machinery. How much trouble could it really cause? Let's get going.
Anton, no, that's not the way it works.
Target located. Proceed with the recovery.
This nigga's about to crash out.
This guy's dramatic. Let's find a nearby detour. Quietly.
He said no.
No problem, boss. I'll crouch.
Oh no, Ben's going into hunting stance. Nope.
Have we been spotted?
Did he just nope off? For real? Yeah. He's gone. Why is he so moody?
Let's get him.
Warning. The target machine's hydraulic impact mechanism is accumulating energy.
What?
Speculation. It intends to perform a pile-driving motion against the ground.
Oh no.
Please clench your teeth while falling to avoid biting off your tongue.
Oh no.
Watch out! You're gonna fall into the fissure.
Is everyone all right?
I'm all right. We need to figure out a way to get back.
Huh. Hey look, an enemy. The enemy! But yeah, I was a long time Latel player rather than a Maple Story player. So my 2D grinding experience was slightly different from everyone else. Latel is still playable, up and runnable through Papaya Play. So if you find yourself for some reason interested in doing that again, like go for it. But if you weren't jiving with Maple Story, you're not going to really be. You won't be feeling the same with Latel. But that's just me guesstimating, because it could be the same reaction that I kind of had with Latel compared to playing with Maple Story. while I didn't necessarily, while I wasn't necessarily like all that for MapleStory, Lautale just hit different. Been bigger, professional digger, foul drive bunker. Reduction cost sunker. I think I'm just way too picky. Ain't nothing wrong with being picky. We ain't got time to be doing and trying out all this shit that's coming out in such rapid ass succession at this rate. So trying to find something that you know you'll at least to a level of enjoy and truly enjoy, gotta take priority.
Can't stop me!
You heard him. Can't stop, won't stop. It's been bigger. Professional digger. What's up? It's partially another reason why there's a lot of games that I have that I haven't played it yet. I haven't tried the games. Like some of the games is like, oh man, I'm extremely excited to play it and try it out. And then I fucking play it. Hell, the stream was technically supposed to be in a Blaze Blue lobby, but I was just like, with the way that my current headspace is, if I hop into Blaze Blue and like run into like straight up assholes, it's not gonna go well. So let's not do that. Let's just chill and have a solo experience tonight, you know? I'm the type that likes to try stuff, but I'm fiending for such particular stuff right now. I'm in a position where I can't even try stuff. The stuff I even want to try, I'm just like, nope, I don't want to do none. Did you just run around in a circle? Okay.
Stop running!
I don't think it's gonna stop running.
Warning. The target machine's hydraulic impact mechanism is accumulating energy.
Stop
Speculation.
pile driving.
It intends to perform a pile driving motion against the ground. Did I just repeat myself? Starlight Knights never get hit by the same attack twice. Unfortunately, Master, you are no Starlight Knight.
That old trick again? Cut it out!
You think I'm gonna give up if you push me away again?
Save it, Anton. Tell it in person.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. We must battle. Yeah, having a particular taste is definitely like another pain to have, but not impossible. Like, I be finding myself wanting to play. I thought I had an example. I actually don't. But I think a good example would be more so how my friends have picked up the first Descendant, and it seemed cool to play and try out, but it ain't for me. Not necessarily. Like, the literal game that literally checks all those boxes and then some for me is called Warframe. There's a reason why I didn't play like Destiny and stuff like that, is because I had Warframe. And when everyone was like really hyped into it and just running that game, I was playing Warframe. I was like the only person doing, like, because it was like first Ascendant dropped when
Looking down on me?
the Jade Warframe released, and I did nothing but do the Jade event and do the Jade story. Like, I tried First Ascendant after I was done with the Jade story stuff, but I just kept going back to Warframe. Launch him.
Bring it on!
Oh, right. Joke's over.
Together now!
When you're in the bad headspace, it's gotcha time. Well, yes and no, but due to the bad headspace kind of taking over, I did crash out in the other gotcha games I played, and even like with Grand Blue, where I'm always just saving to spark for a character. Premium gotcha came out. They came out with Summer Hecate, and yeah, just look up Summer Hecate when you have the chance for Grand Blue Fantasy, and you'll understand why I did what I did. But other than that, it was just like, hey, I had enough resources to do a full spark at the time. So even though it took like all 300 of those draws to really get her, like I didn't get her until like draw 250. So it's like, well, may as well finish the damn thing. When I finished it, I was able to get Grand Sound of Fun, and I wanted Grand Sound of Fun, so it worked out in the end. That's all I heard today. Yeah. A primal beast that is just horny. She is just horny. Why are you just running circles around us?
Just wait! When I catch you, I'll tear you apart!
Oh? You finally understand my hobby, Sweet Pea?
Grace, I don't think that's what she's referring to. I'm getting that Grand Blue Fantasy urge. Are you urging to play it, draw it, or what's up? And by Grand Blue Fantasy, are you referring to playing the fighting game, mobile game? I also don't want to read the story. I don't know. I feel like that's like the best part, though. Then again, I still need to play the Grand Blue Versus story so that I can learn about what I'm guessing the community is literally calling Gran and Jita's mom. Yeah, spoiler point, but I don't get it either, and I want to know.
Abandoned building complex detected ahead. Confirmed. There
Because
is nowhere for it to go.
that character doesn't get mentioned in Grand Blue Fantasy until the And You event, I think. And that is still kind of just, it's still just interesting. Huh. Okay, let me do the funny path, I guess. That works out. That's nice. That's nice. Alright, you are cornered, kiddo.
Master, the target construction machine has been successfully surrounded.
I got so tired of the story at some point, I skipped up to a specific chapter so I can play the Paradise Lost side story. After reading all of that and grinding for a while, I took a break. But now there's apparently new interesting lore for the main story. Yep, and you can find yourself slightly lost at some points of the story by not getting in those early seeds. It reminds me of talking with a friend I was catching up with, where they got into Final Fantasy XIV, but they feel like the first expansion, A Realm Reborn, is like pulling teeth. And honestly, that seems to be everyone's review of it. When I jumped into the game, it didn't feel like that for me. Then again, I know I'm built distinct, so...
Should I broadcast some trash talk to insult it? Please choose a style. Vicious, nasty, or twisted. I can also alternate between 18 known languages.
You know, you have to realize this is also the same voice for New Mitsuru. Shout-outs to Fairy. We finally managed to corner the final lost in Hollow Heavy Machine. The in Hollow Industrial Pile Driver. Friday. Oh, their name is Friday! Although it's mostly thanks to his own panicked haphazard destruction of the surrounding terrain. I tried with the early chapters, but I was about to lose it with how much it felt like nothing was actually happening. One of the things that I didn't like the most with like Grand Blue side stories and shit like that was I'll wait for this
Hollow
cutscene.
Industrial Pile Driver Type 3. Friday!
Something's wrong.
It's seen us. I wonder what personality this one's gonna have.
No worries. We already convinced two problem children. It's time to hear what this guy has to say.
He ain't got words. He got hands. He ain't got words. He got hands. No, he's just running.
It's running?
What are you all waiting for? Go after it!
Huh.
Finally, we cut it off.
Hold it there! You can't let it get away again!
Okay. But yeah, with like early Grand Blue events, their stories were literally just fucking, hey, we're talking about the plot point of this event, and suddenly monsters. And it didn't matter what the occasion was. It didn't matter what they were talking about. And you can also tell this in early Fate episodes as well. It's just, we're talking, and suddenly monsters. And it was such a pain that it was always the whole suddenly monsters trope. And I think people actually were like making memes out of that and shit. Rightfully so.
Straight into the ground!
Yeah, like, if you go over to like side stories and actually start, you know, if you read some of those side story stuff, you may find some experiences like that. And you can also check the earlier characters, so like your Lady Greys and stuff like that. You'll find situations where it will be suddenly monsters. What do you mean he's not? He was in shock state.
Careful, President.
Let's go!
It's still so goddamn cool that they have team chain attack or team ultimates like that. Oh, we can't get this orange hair girl for free? No, they. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. I got her when they was introducing the first 10 draws or whatever. So I ended up getting her like off rip. Wow, I dodged with Ben Bigger, professional digger. Oh, I timed that terribly. No, you don't.
Eat hammer!
Feel the heat!
Oh, I wanted the ultimate with Big Bigger.
This is the end for you.
Then I read the summary for those chapters. I chose to skip it. Ended up being kind of significant, and it was like, what the fuck? I saw a post saying it was possible. That sounds funny. Gonna be honest, I skipped the side stories for the sake of the grind, so I never actually. Yeah, and that's why, like with Grand Blue Fantasy, it was that when I was first playing gacha games, so even back in Gray Frontier, no matter how mundane it seemed like some of the story stuff was, I liked paying attention to it. Like, if I like a game enough, I will pay attention to those small details. And if I am skipping everything and speed running through it, I don't care. Like I don't care for the game. I have this goal, or I'm playing this to try and play with friends. And essentially that was me on the first Ascendant, because I was playing it to play with friends, and my goal was to unlock Valby. I unlocked Valby. I love her. And then they announced Ultimate Valby. And I'm like, I'm not working for that. Fuck that. And they also announced one of the characters that I actually liked from the story, which was this music girl. And apparently the way she works is just like if you're playing those, you know, those rhythm games where it's also like an FPS and you have to shoot to the music. Yeah, that's essentially how she plays. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of cool. And her skills are kind of like Sona's from League of Legends or Lucio's from Overwatch, whichever game you care about more, I guess. But I don't care enough to really play the game, and the loop kind of got... Every time I pick up First Ascendant, for me, it ended up being I could be playing Warframe right now, and I was very vocal about it, so I kind of just play Warframe now. Just go back to playing Warframe. It makes the most reasonable sense. I feel like I can move more in Warframe anyway, so no, can't be this way.
This guy's been completely silent this whole time. Maybe his language module is broken?
No way. It can obviously understand us.
Look at him.
Okay. I know you can hear me. Let's talk. You ran away with 2 other machines. One was a dude who desires self-fulfillment, the other a young girl passionately in love. What about you? Who are you, and what do you want? What? Don't you have any weird character traits?
How dare you!
Huh.
Huh?
Traits? Ridiculous! Mere mortals! How dare thee speaketh out of turn about my most wondrous mission!
Huh?
I'm the enlightened sinner. I cometh to stabilize the seal and guard this place on my mentor's charge. Thou shalt leave at once!
He's a chuny.
The enlightened sinner? Stabilize the seal?
Someone's been watching one too many Starlight Night episodes.
Ah, I get it. So these are delusions of grandeur.
Enough! Do you have any idea how dangerous it is to go running around in a hollow?
Thou art the unreasonable ones! The seal is weak, and once it is broken, this place shall be devastated! Say no more. I shall force my way through!
Stop right there!
My mentor, I cometh!
Oh boy.
It dodged! Ben, stop him!
If possible, I'd like to solve this peacefully.
Nah, you gotta drop it. It's Ben Bigger, the professional digger.
I'm sorry.
Great job, bro!
Grace, now's our chance.
I'm here. Leave it to me. I appreciate your imagination, my child. But let's talk about it when we get back.
Sis! The seal is breaking. Don't undermine my most wondrous cause! Wait! Let's talk! Stay away!
Turns out this guy can actually talk like a normal person.
Listen to me! I'm not lying! I hear the calling from my mentor horse! I can't fail him!
Huh? Oh. And everyone's shocked. His mentor. So is that the successor, or not predecessor to Kayla?
What's going on? Why is he mentioning that name?
Oh boy. The plot thickens. Teddy thickens too. I was expecting a cutscene, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't even remember how long it's been since I heard his name. Horse Bellabog. Bellabog Industries, previous president, and My father.
Kaleda, look! This is what Daddy told you about. Bellabog's first independently developed smart construction machine.
Hey, look, it's small Kaleda.
This is a prototype you were talking about? When will you finish building it?
She even had a small hammer when she was young. That is adorable.
Well, that'll take a whole lot of money. Money Daddy's company just doesn't have right now. Plus, we lack the production to build such powerful machinery. But don't worry. One day, my little girl will be riding in the machine her old man built. You know, it's not just any machine. It's got a heart your dad made in it. It'll be able to understand your commands and endure all the Hollow's dangers.
Wow.
And if her dad passed away, in a sense, it's like her dad's and all the other machines.
Here, Kaleda, give it a name. When you call out that name, it'll accomplish whatever you need it to.
Dad? Dad! You promised to play with me today!
Kaleda, Daddy's busy right now. Bidding on the new project, the prototype's manufacturing fee. Then there's the final review at Pioneer's Memorial Plaza. 1 minute, I'll be done soon. Daddy promises.
I wonder what happened to her eye.
Liar.
What?
Mr. Bellabog, I'm sure you understand this will be better for all of us.
Daddy.
You want me to pretend like nothing happened? Are you kidding me? Just come out with it. What exactly is in there? Hello? Hello? Say something!
That's a lot of money.
Dad, it's so late. Where are you going? I don't want to be home alone. I want to go with you.
Come on, Kaleda, stop it. There's an emergency. I have to go now. Just stay at home and be good. Daddy will be back in no time. I promise.
Damn.
Just like that. He vanished. That liar.
President? President?
Ben, you were saying something?
Yes, the commission is completed. Mr. Proxy came to collect their bamboo.
Kaleda seems a little upset. Go check on her. Yeah, fair. You take an interest in these children's well-being? It's nice to see your thoughtful side, Proxy. My well-being? There's no need for that, is there? Girlie, the amount of people that wants to be Grace Howard's child. Ah yes, the greatest bamboo, #1. Special event.
We might have had some trouble along the way, but we've recovered all 3 machines. And with that, all the commissions Bellabog assigned you have been completed. We were able to get out of that tough spot, thanks to you. Thanks again for your help, Phaethon. Grace is analyzing the machines right now. With her skills, she should be able to find the reason that... what? You got something to say?
Your face just
I
now.
have a question for you. When the pile driver mentioned the name Horse, you made an odd face.
Would you look at the time? President, if we don't go deal with that commission fee for Mr. Proxy now, we won't be able to transfer the money tomorrow.
Ben, don't worry. It's okay. If we don't tell them, the proxy could just look it up online. Besides, they helped us and they're trustworthy. We don't have to avoid it. Proxy, you saw Anton on that show before, right? Did the host mention years ago there was a scandal involving Bellabog's president who disappeared with a bunch of money? Well, that president of Bellabog was Horse. Horse Bellabog. So, yes, He was my father. The night before the old capital fell, a large sum of money suddenly disappeared from Belobog's accounts, and the old man went missing. PubSec investigated and said the financial burden of Belobog, coupled with the possibility the memorial square we were building at the time might not be completed on schedule, caused Horse to embezzle the public funds and run.
And we know that's not the true
Belobog
story.
Industries had an extremely hard time because of one old man's irresponsible behavior. But we're back on our feet now.
Sorry for bringing up bad memories.
It's fine.
The expression on your face does not show it's fine. It shows you are tired.
I stopped thinking of Horst Belobog as my father a long time ago. The Belobog of today has nothing to do with that selfish piece of trash.
What the fuck is up with Belobog and bad parenting? Or quote-unquote bad parenting?
Koleda, how could you talk about your own father like that? It's true a large sum of money was missing from the company's books, but no one can prove it was Uncle Horse who took it. The investigation result and the claims he absconded with the money were all just PubSec speculation. I know all the bad press brought about by public security and losing your father hurt you, but you shouldn't resent your own father like that.
Look, when Dad walks out of the house, you will hold on to that resentment whether you want to or not.
You were too young to spend much time with him before he went missing. To us, you don't know how wonderful you...
You're the one who doesn't know anything!
I think we're getting further away from just explaining to Mr. Proxy who Horse was. And Grace, weren't you and Anton working on those 3 machines? What are you doing here?
I came over to tell you I found a clue as to why they ran off.
Oh, really? Great!
After examining their logic cores, I found they'd all picked up the same signal from deep within a hollow before wandering off. The signal's identification code format is the same we use in the company. When decoded, the text reads, BLG prototype.
Belobog prototype?
That's right, Koleda. Unbelievable as it sounds, the signal seems to be coming from the original prototype.
What's that?
The prototype. Does it also belong to Belobog Industries?
It was the first smart machinery made before the former president went missing. Our production line was somewhat outdated at the time, so we couldn't complete manufacturing independently. Apart from the core parts, everything else was outsourced to another manufacturer and produced according to our blueprint. Unfortunately, the old capital fell before the final delivery payment was made, even though the machine was completed. The manufacturer was swallowed by the hollow and lost forever, along with the prototype.
But it looks like the prototype is out there somewhere, and maintains some level of functionality. You may not like what I'm about to say, Sweet Pea. I know you don't want to drag up the past, but that prototype is still company property. That prototype logic core has a lot of value. So what are you gonna do? Go get it back? Or pretend it doesn't exist?
Koleda hangs her head without making a sound.
Calm down, guys. There's no need to jump to conclusions today. Even the most durable components can experience mechanical fatigue. Not to mention, we're all human. After running around in the hollow for so long, both our bodies and minds need relaxation.
Anton's right. It's getting late. You must be tired. Mr. Proxy, please, go back and rest for today.
Ben Bigger, professional therapist.
If we decide to head into the hollow to look for the prototype, we'll be sure to contact you for assistance.
Even if the new model is introduced to the market, we won't tear up the blueprints of the previous prototypes. Proxy, can you understand? Tell me, why are some people so eager to negate everything about their own fathers? That's a long story, and that's a loaded question, even for me. Let's not get into that. Hey, it was definitely not the right moment for me to intervene. Man's silence can also be deafening. Even so, just standing by while your colleagues fight is too cowardly. What should I do as a real bro? Oh, that's kind of cool that they actually had them all like split off in between the main thing. To recover the company's assets, we have to involve what that person left behind again. Not qualified. I must handle the current situation properly and make decisions that are most beneficial to the company. As a leader, yeah, she is. She's working it out. But where's Ben? You're not Ben, you're Gray. Also, CC, bears. I don't know if any of them can do electric, so they're still bears. Becky. But anyway. What's that? Storage area, Brent Street construction. That's fine. Back to random play. Excuse me. Wasn't easy helping Belobog find those 3 missing machines, and now it's led to the issue with the prototype. And it turns out the accident at Belobog also happened back during the fall of the old capital. Yeah, the fall of the old capital seems to be connected to everything. Fall of the old capital changed so many. Didn't I just fucking... Yeah. The chaos back then buried so many secrets. Thing we're trying to look into, and also the truth behind Coleda's dad's disappearance. I understand Coleda wants to leave the past behind, but I wonder, can people really completely cut themselves off from the past? No, not really. Anyhow, if Belobog decides to go into the Hollow and retrieve the prototype, I want to take the commission. What do you think, Wise? Yeah? Then let's wait for Coleda to tell us more. It shouldn't be long now. Plus, I'm almost internet level 29. Get some rest in the bedroom. Jog, boy. Keep jogging. They won't let me wear this hat. You need to rest to work well. Is this a statement? A little disrespectful to the god of rest? Rest is rest. It's time to sleep. I need to consider rest my damn self. The prototype, Belobog Heavy Industries, Coleda's father. How many people's lives was changed by the fall of the old capital? You know, it's pretty devastating. Well, let's kind keep in the future. You rest comfortably. And now your mind feels exceptionally clear. I wonder how things at Belobog Heavy Industries are going. Let's check in with Bell and see if there's any updates. However, there's this guy right here named Travis. Hey there, your business seems to be doing pretty good. Is he looking for something? Yes. I want to see a hot-blooded adventure where the good guys teach the bad guys a lesson. If he was wearing a red jacket, I would have assumed he was Travis Touchdown. I mean, Starlight Knight. It's definitely Starlight Knight. That's an unexpected choice, but it makes sense. Never would have guessed Starlight Knight. Thought you would recommend a more adult action thriller. Starlight Knight is an action thriller too. Grown-ups also enjoy visual effects movies. You're right, I take it back. Only a video store owner can gauge their customers' preferences accurately, and I always struggle to keep up with the trends, so I'm here to borrow videotapes. I'd lose a bunch of customers who love Starlight Knight if I went purely on my own judgment. Thorough market research is needed before picking new stocks. Like you guys, you seem to understand the market, even hire promoters. I got held up by your promoter for a while just now. I nearly blurted out that I was the supplier of all the films they mentioned. Does promoting like that actually increase the store's revenue? Yeah. Oh, that's the second surprise I've heard today. Seriously? You sure? Yeah? If that's the case, I'd like to become a part-time promoter too. Huh? Don't be like that. If your business prospers, so does mine. Plus, I can get feedback on videotapes directly from the customers. I can support your business while collecting data from my market research. That's 2 birds with 1 stone. It's decided then. Let me know when you need a promoter. I should be able to help out as long as I'm not in the middle of restocking. Wayne gets Travis touchdown, but hey, look, it's Jobbert. Do you happen to have the movie Trickles here, young manager? Temporarily out of stock. What a shame. Looks like I won't get what I need today. So unlucky. Couldn't find the tape at home and now I can't rent it from the store. Looks like I won't be able to watch it today. Maybe I can recommend something similar. Oh, never mind. I just wanted to watch that movie for old time's sake. Those rowdy little bang boo in the movie always remind me of the mischievous kids I used to take care of. Back then, during the fall of the old capital, supplies were scarce. Those kids were on the brink of starvation. So I took them in from the streets, fed them, and taught them how to survive a new era do. They were as adorable and pure as those little bang boo in the movie. But as they matured, they turned on one another, even attacking their own kin for property and power. Oh. They even had the audacity to plot against me, an old retiree hoping to drag me back into the chaos to help them reclaim their piece of the pie. What a plan. Who are you exactly? Store manager? I'm just an old man who washed his hands of a lot of muck and mire. However, if you ask around the right shady circles, you might still hear word of my reputation. A gangster movie? Hate to break it to you, kid, but real life doesn't have fancy storylines like that. It's just survival of the fittest, like in the animal kingdom. No, not even beasts would turn on their own siblings. Those brats are worse than beasts. What if he used to run all the gangs within the old capital, like the Red Fang and shit? But forget all that. Since you don't have trade calls here, I'll just go home and search for it. Maybe I'll find it in between my couch cushions. Once I'm done watching the movie, I'll find some reliable person from outside to act as the wolf. The wolf? Exactly. When trade calls, the bang boo fights until a wolf tries to break in. And that's when they realize they need to stick together to fend off the external threat. This time, I'll bring in a ferocious wolf from the outside, teaching those little rascals a lesson about the importance of unity and decency. Damn, Jobert. That's all I can say. He's just... Damn. Oh, it's you, Wise. Is there something you want to talk about? Any update on Belobog? Immersive storytelling mode. Because they have to fucking pre-warn you every time. I was just about to tell you that Anton asked me for your Knock Knock account. He'll probably message you soon. Was that a message notification? Hey, Phaethon. It's me. Sorry, who are you? This avatar. Is this me, Anton? Ah, that's right. It's me. This is my personal account. I'm contacting you today to tell you our president has finally made up her mind to go look for the prototype. We'll take on a commission, right? How much you paying? The president already has the payment ready. You won't be disappointed. Are Coletta and Grace still arguing? This time it involves Mr. Horace, so things got real. But don't worry, they've been through thick and thin together. They'll definitely manage. What do you think of him, Anton? Me? Mr. Horace is my patron. I don't believe he'd do something like running off with a bunch of money. That's my answer. A real bro sometimes has to choose the path of being misunderstood. We've gotten off track. In any case, we want to talk to you about finding the prototype. If it's okay, could you please come and visit us in the morning? Of course. Oh, thanks. Real bros, bro. Anton said he'd like to meet you tomorrow morning at the construction site to discuss the prototype, right? In other words, Bellabog has finally decided to get it back. I'll head out tomorrow. Yeah, the Hollow is a dangerous place with all its constant changes. Better get it back before something unexpected happens. With how long the old prototype has been inside the Hollow, I am pretty absolutely certain that shit is fucked. But, you know, the next morning. Meanwhile, bro, are you leaving so soon? Stay safe out there. I got your back. Yeah, bro. But yeah, Triple Z has been pretty fun for me so far. It, I feel like I'm having the same type of enjoyment that I was with Star Rail, except I'm more actively playing the game since, you know, Star Rail's turn-based RPG. This is just beat they ass. It's a return to like the Honkai Impact days for me, where I didn't do as much of the Honkai impacting, which in hindsight I do regret. But this is fine. Pepper. Theorins are great. I like Theorins. Can I talk to anyone else? I can talk to Ben Bigger? Professional digger. Oh, no. It triggers for everyone.
Proxy. Bellabog Industries has decided to officially start the search for the prototype.
Glad you made a decision.
I'm glad you made up your mind. Must have been difficult.
Fucking love Wise's VA.
Yes. The prototype carries important company technology. As president, I can't just leave it out there.
Like, it's technically vocal goals for me to be that level of relaxing for others somehow. Well, that reminds me, I actually started grinding Star Rail again. I need to for the new March 7. Like, I know I already broke for Robin, but I may break for new March 7 as well. I just really hope they give me Yae Sakura soon. Hunt March 7 is apparently pretty good. Oh, I don't care if she's good or not. It's just March 7. Like, I adore the character, so. Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah. But it's probably great that she does pop off. It seemed like with a lot of new characters, they kind of up the ante with like how the animations and all this stuff look too. So I'd look forward to it. Oh, I forgot you're not meta pilled. Yeah, essentially. Oh, no, I can't say that's entirely untrue. I do adhere to Nikkei meta because I want to know more of the story, and you have to use the meta units to get through the story. The only time where I'd say, well, the only times where meta and my interests have aligned was the existence of Scarlet, the existence of Red Hood, oh god, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's literally it. Scarlet and Red Hood. I mean, the fact that obviously the Pilgrim Girls are like the strongest just don't help. And then they give you a reason to care about the Pilgrims so early into the game, so.
As for
Anyway.
finding the prototype, Grace is the expert. Sorry, but I have other things to deal with today. So, you can talk to her about it.
I see.
President, wait.
Oh dear god, we didn't get to hear the name of that prototype. Because it was just a flashback for Colada. She's gonna have to say its name. Oh, that's gonna be so cute when it, not cute. That's gonna be a bit cathartic to see when that occurs.
Kaleda walked away with her head hung low. There's still a bit of a grudge between her and Grace.
Don't worry, Ben. The president isn't the kind of person to change her mind after making a decision.
Yes, and that's enough for Sweet Pea. I'll find a way to deal with the rest of it.
God, she sounds so goddamn stern.
Let's begin, Proxy. We'll start with the incident involving the lost smart machines. After carrying out a careful inspection, I found their logic cores were functioning properly and showed no signs of being corrupted by ether. They changed because they were receiving signals from the prototype. I'll skip the details, but the gist is the operating power of their logic cores has been improved. That is to say, the children became smarter by communicating with the prototype. But of the three, only the pile driver, Friday, received a clear instruction. He was the one yelling about having to reinforce the seal as soon as possible.
Is Friday still going on about that?
Is Friday still going on about that? I hope he's not planning on running off again.
It started listening to instructions and went back to work at the construction site once I promised to help it find its mentor, Horse. But it didn't make any sense when it was talking about the seal, although I did manage to figure out that the prototype needs help. I studied the data the prototype sent them. The pile driver was the first to receive it, and it got the most data. The other two children received much less information, and the content also appeared sporadically. Also, none of our other smart machines received any communications from the prototype after these first three children went missing.
So the prototype's communication module is likely incapable of actively contacting other devices anymore.
Exactly. Kaleda likely realizes that, and probably regrets not making a decision sooner. But she shouldn't blame herself so quickly. Proxy, our smart machines automatically send a single byte confirmation signal when the communication module receives a message. It's a simple feature and is likely still functional. If that's the case, we can have each of the three children contact the prototype and triangulate its location based on the signal it sends back. Time is of the essence, Proxy. When we're in the Hollow, we'll leave the navigation and target location analysis to you.
Okay. So we gotta go home. Ben's been worried about Grace and the president. He's had trouble sleeping for days. Told him that if he really wanted to resolve things quickly, he should find a boxing ring and let them settle it with a match. But then he just paced around a bit and walked away without saying anything. Proxy, there was such a match. What would you bet on? My money's on the hothead. Rest is up to you now, Proxy. Don't look at me like that. I'm not a child. I won't let my emotions affect my work. Alright. We're about to continue this Bella box story. But first, let's talk to Belle. Ready to go, Wise, so we can get straight to work. The prototype's communication module is nearing its limit, so we need to move fast. Fairy will be helping pinpoint the location, so I'm sure it'll all work out. Good luck. Sometimes I wonder, what lines does Wise have to say to Belle? And we don't really have the ability of, like, changing main characters, obviously. Master, we have received location data shared by Bellabog Industries. The analysis result will be uploaded to your sensory sync storage space with OS. Don't worry, it won't cause any pain. Yeah, like you. Electric and ether. But I like playing the Bellabogians. So I'll keep playing the Bellabogians.
Hello? Wise. Everyone with Bellabog. Can you hear me? You're now in the Hollow. Somewhere near the border between New Eridu and the old capital. Don't forget, although the upcoming metro renovation project also goes through this area, public security has yet to approve any units or individuals to enter.
I never thought we'd end up back here.
You've been here before?
This was a thriving new development area before the fall of the old capital. The government and Tops invested huge sums of money in construction. Even Bellabog was working on a big project in the area. But that's not important. We should start looking for the prototype.
I wonder if those events is how Ben got that scar.
Right. Then let me explain the plan. First, we'll send the pile driver, boring machine, and heavy-duty grappler to 3 fixed positions in the Hollow. Once they're all in place, Grace will turn on the signal transmission function, so each of the 3 machines receives the return signal from the prototype as a repeater. The strength of the signals forwarded by the 3 machines as repeaters will be different. Then we just have to look for a good location to decode the signal and find the exact coordinates of the prototype. Communication between us and the prototype mustn't be interrupted until we finish decoding the signal. Wise, the location where Grace and the pile driver are headed to is nearby. I'll take them there. You just need to join the others and deliver the other 2 machines to their designated places.
Okay.
Let's find the prototype using these 3 machines. Grace, take the pile driver. Leave the other 2 to us.
Ah, yes. Some people are like... Some people would love to use the pile driver. Yeah, that's the way to put it.
The path ahead is blocked by debris. Clearing is required before we may proceed to the boring machine.
Suggestion. Allow me to connect to the nearby pile driver so it may clear the rubble. Great, let's say hi to it. Okay, but let's contact Grace.
Understood. Contacting the client, Grace. Please note, I will send a binary message from the HDD. This is simply a test message, and is in no way an encrypted message of profanity in reaction to your refusal to let me boss around the pile driver.
Consign any obstacle to its deadly demise, as you command.
Fucking Chuny. But who am I to talk like that? I'm a fucking Chuny.
Can you hear me, Proxy? The search is about to begin. I need your help gathering all the kids at the right place.
So wait, how do I gather the kids at the right place? Also, I'm not gonna lie, the music right here is just kind of fucking with it.
External data installation detected, analyzed, and deployed. Transmitting message from the client, Grace.
Hey, Proxy, I just sent you a temporary control device. You can use it to maneuver these kids. Use the device's directional controls to make the boring machine move the way you want. Our goal is to get all of them moved into position, then transmit a signal to locate the prototype. Coordinates for where the boring machine needs to go have been uploaded. By the way, the boring machine can smash through walls, but can't deal with explosives. So be gentle when piloting her.
Smash through walls. Don't get her blown up.
I've uploaded the data. It's up to you now.
Smash through walls. Can't get blown up. Do not press left. So is it like the both of them control it? No. So I'm guessing I'm controlling old girl first and then bro second. So I'd have to be careful in the sense of doing this. Ah. Naruhodo. Out of my way. I guess we'll make a concerted effort to bore through the ops however we can as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anywhere else I can really put her, so.
Is this where I send out my love signal?
Just send a normal signal, okay?
Head over to the grappler, Proxy.
Again, the brakes on this track, I am invested. I'm very invested right now.
Temporary control device deployed. Signal transfer in progress.
Nice job there, Proxy. We're getting more signal feedback. Okay, same task, but this time we're controlling the grappler. Grapplers are different from boring machines. Grapplers can handle explosives but can't smash through walls. So be careful.
Okay. Oh wait, he can't smash through walls. Who said grapplers? Ow! You know, I didn't expect that to just hurt me. I wonder if I can... Okay, yeah, that would have been funny, but... Okie dokie. I don't think they'll let me have access to that area, but I'm curious to see if they do, then this will be great. If not, then
all three
oops.
machines have been delivered to their designated locations.
Grace, do you copy? It's time to start sending signals to the prototype.
Roger that. The rest is up to you, my children. It's time to call your elder. Oh, I've got it. We're getting a message back from the boring machine. All three machines are receiving a signal from the prototype.
Awesome. What's going on? What's that noise on your end, Grace?
It's nothing, just some ethereals. I'll deal with them in a minute. It seems the high-frequency signal from the transmitter not only affects the prototype, but gets ethereals riled up too.
No, Grace, wait! I'm detecting multiple individuals with high ether activity approaching you. I'm afraid you and the pile driver may have trouble fending them off.
Stop transmitting the signal, Grace! You and the pile driver have to get out of there! Don't provoke the ethereals!
No can do, Sweet Pea. Didn't the proxy say we can't let the transmission be interrupted until we decode the signal?
I'm ordering you to stop transmitting immediately! We'll try again after we've dealt with the ethereals!
I'll be frank, Koleda. The prototype is sending a signal, but the time interval between replies is getting longer and longer. That means the prototype's communication module no longer has the power to send confirmation replies for every message. If we stop now, we won't get a second chance. The prototype's logic core is vital to Belobog, so I can't give up that easily.
Don't be stupid, Grace! It's not about whether you give up or not. You can't handle that many ethereals by yourself. Even without the prototype, we can still develop new tech.
That'll have to do, Koleda. My guests have arrived. I can't greet them properly while talking to you.
Wait! Don't go! Grace! Sis! Damn it! Why does nobody ever listen? Proxy, we have to go save her!
Warning. High-risk hostiles detected. They are rapidly approaching Grace's location.
They are rapidly approaching.
Not good. We have to help her.
Grace was raised to throw hands. Yeah, clearly. But what if I but what if I went the other way? Got some real hot-blooded power.
Sneak attack?
He's here. Been bigger.
Attention.
Boom. Wait, that didn't work? Wow. Giant ball to the back.
I'll take it. End of the line.
All right.
Don't push too hard.
Try this.
Hey, big boy. When did you get here?
Come on, try harder! Come on, try harder!
Yeah, that was just sheer instinct again.
Hurry up!
Okay.
Stand behind the yellow line.
Man said public safety is very important. That's why his name is Ben Bigger, professional digger.
Your foundation ain't solid.
Safety is mandatory!
You gotta dig deeper.
You heard him. You gotta dig deeper. Wipe out.
The ethereals have all been dealt with.
Grace! How's the situation?
Don't worry. Communication with the prototype wasn't broken.
Dang, these guys just say your fundamentals are shit. Yeah, essentially.
That's not what I'm asking! I mean, are you hurt?
Leda rushes in.
Ow, 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 ow!
Koleda! What was that for?
That's what you get! Why did you disobey a direct order from your president? You even cut communication? Even a hopeless tech geek like you must have limits to your madness! You say it's for the benefit of Belobog? If anything happened to you, even if we found the prototype, who's gonna do the research on it?
Hold on, Sweet Pea. Let me explain.
Oh, I don't want to hear it!
Yeah.
Kaleda is right, Grace. We shouldn't risk our lives. We all know you're doing this for Belobog Industries and Kaleda. But if something happened to you, how would Kaleda face all of this?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have disconnected. All I was thinking about was how I could possibly deal with the ethereals while staying in communication. I was confident I could hold off until you arrived, but I didn't explain myself clearly, nor did I consider your feelings. For that, I'm sorry.
It's over now. I'm just glad you're all right.
You two actually care about one another. If only you could just be honest with each other.
Proxy, we can move on to the next step in fighting the prototype, right? Let's go! Grace went to great lengths to maintain that signal. We can't let her efforts go to waste.
I mean, the deeper reason is there. but also literally no one
We
else
have an search data now.
has the
Locating
intelligence
prototype.
to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Optimizing algorithm. Target location confirmed.
Huh. That's fair, but can I control one of the no. Those treasures up there that I just gotta charge that to the game.
Wise, your current location is the most suitable one to amplify the signal. Wait a second. Fairy and I will soon have the prototype's position.
Calculating coordinates. Prototype location found. Generating a map of the area. Reminder. Since there are no working cameras in the hollow, the map was generated using street camera images from many years ago based on the coordinates.
I'm sending you the map Fairy has created.
Meanwhile,
Ah, got it. Let me see.
site diagram. Low-res image sent by Fairy to Grace's tablet in an area near the prototype before it was swallowed up by the hollow. You can make out a strange tower in the picture. Yeah, it looks like a giant middle finger.
It's not very clear. I can just about make out a strangely shaped tower.
Grace, let me see that. This is...
What's wrong, Ben? Is there a problem with the prototype's location?
President. Back then, just before the former president disappeared, Belobog was awarded construction rights for a project in a new development area, the Pioneers Memorial Plaza. This isn't a tower. It's a monument in the center of Memorial Plaza.
What?
They finished it?
The prototype is located in the plaza.
About to go
that the
eat and
old
chill.
man
Hope your
never
night can get a
finished?
little better. Yeah, I hope so too. You take it easy there,
But
Cece.
why?
I don't know what's going on, but looking at the picture, I have a bad feeling about it. The prototype's sudden appearance. It's like the president is trying to tell us something.
Right. Didn't Friday say Horse was calling it?
You're overthinking it. It might have brought up the name Horse, but an enlightened center, stabilizing the seal, it's all nonsense.
I'm guessing that thing in the Memorial Plaza is meant to make... is to keep away, like, the hollow from really hollowing out.
But I am curious about what the prototype is doing here. We should go check it out.
Here we go.
Finally! We found it!
Oh, I technically never used these, so... Special event.
The monument is just ahead. We're almost there. This is a pretty rough path, so watch your step.
Anton! Let the proxy sit on the machine! Grace, is something wrong? You're so slow.
Me? Oh, I was just thinking about something.
Good. If you're hurt and trying to hide it from me, you'll be in for it.
Hey, sweet pea. We're family. Don't be mean.
What?
When I was in danger earlier, you called me sis, right? Memories. I haven't heard you call me that since you became the president of Belobog.
Really? I didn't notice. I must have yelled it without thinking. In the heat of the moment. I saw the danger you were in, facing those ethereals, and my mind went blank. I could only think of one thing. I don't want to lose another family member. You risked your life for Belobog's future, but as president, there was nothing I could do. I haven't been a very good president.
Keep saying that and I'm going to get angry, Sweet Pea. I know better than anyone how hard you've worked these past years. You're still growing, but you work from early in the morning to late at night. Am I gonna need to be the one to tell you you're not a machine? You say you're not interested in technical stuff, but your desk is all stuffed with my well-worn technical papers, even though they're well-written. A kid your age, I don't know. Shouldn't you be reading comics or something?
Oh god, she's motherly.
But
Yes.
compared to you, maybe it's me who's incompetent. I said that I was doing it for the future of Belobog. But perhaps I was just trying to salvage Uncle Horse's legacy. I thought, if you could just see the prototype in person, you'd understand what an amazing man he was. It's sad to think someone that outstanding is rejected by his own daughter.
Sis.
But ever since that day you said I knew nothing, well, I noticed some clues and started connecting the dots. Koleda, have you been hiding something about Horse?
The night Dad went missing, I saw him leave with my own 2 eyes. It was late at night, and I was woken up by the sound of a phone call from the living room. I came out of my room to see what was going on, and I saw him clutching this bulging bag. He was planning to leave without saying goodbye. I had a bad feeling about it, so I ran over to stop him. I asked him where he was going, but his bag was yanked open, and I saw it was filled with stacks of banknotes. I learned later, it was the money missing from Belobog's accounts.
I had no idea something like that happened.
Yeah. After that, plus the public security report, I just can't believe in him as much as you guys do.
So you suffered alone all these years? Why didn't you tell anyone? Wouldn't it have been easier to just get it out?
Who knows? I guess I thought if I said it out loud, that'd officially make him a bad person. But you're right. I do feel better.
Just promise me one thing, Sweet Pea, okay? Whatever happens in the future, we face it together. Belobog is your home. Even without Horse, me, Anton, and Ben, we're all your family.
Okay, I promise.
Besides, how's that saying go? Facts aren't always the truth. Maybe Horse had another reason for leaving that day. I'm not asking you to accept my point of view, but the mystery surrounding Horse will always haunt Belobog, so we'll keep looking for answers. Right now, our priority is finding the prototype. Let's get going.
You're about to enter the critical stage of the mission. Please know that once you start, you can no longer explore freely. Well, ain't shit else for me to explore, so let's go. I'm massive.
This is it. The memorial square Belobog built back then.
Look! There's a big white thing over there by the monument!
The slick colors, the handsome lines. Yes, that's the prototype. But why is it in that bizarre position?
Gotta hold it up before this thing go down.
I agree. It does look a bit unnatural. Like it's actively clamping down on the monument.
Did something happen here? Ben? Anton? You guys go take a look around the monument. I'll take Grace and the proxy to take a look at the cockpit.
Roger that!
You two be careful in there! The prototype has been in the hollow for so long that it may have been corrupted in some places!
Don't worry! The cockpit was well sealed. It's still pretty clean inside. Huh? This is...
That's a bullet.
No mistaking it. That's a bullet hole. That's not all, Kalita. Just look around. There are bullet holes all over the cockpit.
Someone met young Metro.
What? What happened here?
The casings all fell inside the cockpit, so the gun was fired at close range. It looks like there was a struggle here, but with how much time has passed, it's impossible to tell if anyone was shot. There's a stack of notes on the center console. Wait. This is...
Ben! Anton! Get over here! The proxy has found something!
What is it, President?
Look at this.
That's a bill for the prototype. Not only does it have President Horse's signature, it has the date and amount on it, too.
Yeah. The amount is the same as what disappeared from the company's accounts, and it matches the time of Horse's disappearance. So that means... Horse took the money to pay for the prototype manufacturing.
Aha! I knew a guy like Horse would never do something like running away with company funds! Horse's name can be cleared, with this receipt as evidence.
Wait. Could it be possible Horse was the one that drove the prototype here? But why? And why did he disappear?
We can't be sure about anything just yet. But with all those bullet holes in the cockpit, something terrible must have happened. The old man... my dad... didn't run away of his own accord. But then he hasn't come back either. In all likelihood, he's already dead. Damn it! I get it now. That phone call right before he left, it was just so weird. He was saying stuff like, you want me to pretend like nothing happened, and... what exactly is in there? Dad must have gotten involved in something dangerous. But what did he find? Why didn't he tell anyone before he...
Don't worry, Kaleda. We'll find the answers. I just checked the prototype. The external memory unit in its logic core is intact. It must still have records from back then. I'll start analyzing the data the moment we bring the prototype back. We'll find the truth behind Horse's disappearance.
That's right, President. We'll find a way.
Phaethon is ready to help whenever you need it, Kaleda.
Everyone. Yeah, you guys are right. As president, I can't keep feeling sorry for myself. Okay, let's get this prototype back.
I think the problem with trying to get the prototype back, it's literally holding up the tower. I don't think it can let it go.
Careful. Slowly now.
This is about to go south. This is about to go south. This is about to go south.
Job done.
The job's not done.
Let's go. We're all finished here.
Huh? Wait! I seem to have forgotten something very important. Right! The seal! My mentor Horse sent me a message telling me to strengthen the seal. But what could the seal actually be?
The memorial itself.
Hey, something's moving in the monument. Is it an ethereal?
Doesn't look like one, but yet, ether levels are shockingly high.
Oh.
It's coming!
This nigga isn't just caked up, this nigga's ready to bump.
Not so fast! Behave yourself!
Huh.
Phew, that was a shock. Proxy, you've seen all sorts. What kind of monster is this?
Its outward appearance isn't that of an ethereal, but it doesn't look like a corrupted human either.
It's glitching.
What's wrong, Wise?
What in the world?
Is it one of the 4 things that we have to worry about?
Hans, Friday, come in!
Their signals are gone, and ether readings are still increasing. Be careful, everyone!
It took over the kids. The kids are gone.
It's huge. It absorbed the machines?
That's kind of cool.
This monster's aura. I've never felt like this before.
Can't believe that was in the monument. Dad, is this why you found this?
Damn, I couldn't dodge. Just been bigger. Professional digger. Look at him. Being Big Ben. I'm in the air already, bitch.
Your shift is over.
Been bigger. Professional digger.
Careful, President.
Is this high enough?
Yeah, there's no way this is there's no way this is just the first part of the fight. There has to be another wave. There's no way.
I'll cover you. Just try me. Try this.
Look at go.
Oops.
I'll handle it.
All right.
President!
Sweepy!
Wave 2.
President! President! Completely covered in smoke and dust.
Calm down. Our Sweepy's not that delicate. X1, just focus on the enemy.
You know, I understand that you're really trying to get in that close range, but you're missing a little bit. Just whoa. Hey, chill. Obviously, I'm not exactly used to playing Grace. Shocked. It's been bigger. Professional digger.
Feel the heat!
Back in.
Now, my child. Every effort counts.
Light up.
All right, let's continue.
Oh, come on. I rolled out of that. Okay, probably ain't gonna roll out of this. Yeah.
Stand still.
Leave the tough ones to me.
Whoops. There he goes. Been bigging. I don't like that funny laser move.
Support has arrived.
I mistimed that. Show you the power of Aniki, bit.
Try my
killer.
Blast power test.
Straight into the ground!
Alright. Should be in the next phase of the fight, huh?
This fellow seems a bit stubborn.
Oh.
Warning.
Yeah?
Unusually active target detected.
Usually active what detected? I couldn't quite make out what it was seeing.
I got this!
It's him. Been bigger.
Your shift is over! Safety first!
Right in front
Every effort counts!
I'm going to trigger shock.
Better be ready. I'm not tired.
All right.
Damn it! If this continues, we're done for. The prototype? President!
It took a while to get this thing moving. Leave it to me!
So, are we gonna be able to get the ability to have giant mech fights? Or we just have to watch this cutscene? She just kangaroo kicked it.
Sweet pea! Push it just like that! Use the monument!
Got it! Almost! Just a little more!
Say its name.
They're in a stalemate.
Say its name.
The prototype doesn't sound good.
Say its name.
Pea, don't force it.
Say its name.
It's corrupting the prototype.
Almost! Come on! Hurry up and get moving!
Here, Kaleda. Give it a name. When you call out that name, it'll accomplish whatever you need it to.
Dad, can I really believe in you again? Get moving! Jerry! Don't look down on me! We're proud to be Billabong! The power of smart construction machinery! Even if corrupted, our Bellabug machinery will never give in! Dad, you idiot. Hope you'd be proud of what Bellabog's become.
We got a giant mech battle. But I can control the mech. Oh well. At least it wasn't like riddled with quick time events, because that would have just made me be like, what's the point of that?
Wise, look who's here.
Yo, Broxy! What's up?
How are you feeling, Kaleda?
Don't worry. It's just a few scratches. They're almost all healed up. I kept saying I was fine, but my sister and Anton insisted I get a bunch of tests to the hospital just in case I have ether corruption.
I understand why they're worried. You were in the prototype fighting that monster at close range for a long time. We don't know if it can cause any special harm to humans.
I guess you're right.
Speaking of which, how goes the investigation into the monster and the prototype?
Oh, that's actually the reason I came. Let's start with the monster. Public security called this morning. Said they're making the necessary technical preparations to recover the monster's remains.
Oh, really? That's good. The remains left by the monster are pretty unique, so I thought it'd take public security longer to deal with.
Yeah, that's thanks to those two pubsec girls who came to investigate the scene. But we can't just wait around while they investigate the monster.
The two pubsec
Can I leave
girls.
this
Well, I
thing
think I can guess who
ASAP?
those two are. The external memory unit. Oh yeah.
This kind of chip is the external memory unit from the prototype's logic core you mentioned before, right?
Right, exactly. Back then, when he found the monster was hidden in the monument, my dad must have driven the prototype there with the intention of destroying it. If that's the case, there may be some clues left within the external memory unit. But my dad used a special encryption process, so we have no way to read the data inside. I hate to ask, but can you help?
Harry may be able to break through.
There's no need to be so polite, Kaleda. Besides, we actually have our own reasons for wanting to look into the monster. We'll find a way to decrypt the data inside. Don't worry.
Great. Then I'll leave the storage unit with you. I have a meeting with the supplier, so I'll be heading out.
Bye, Kaleda. Good luck with the project.
See you soon. I'll be waiting for some good news from you.
I feel like Kaleda's demeanor has changed since we first met her. She's becoming a more and more mature leader. It seemed like such a simple commission. I never expected it to unearth Belobog's past and involve such a mysterious monster. Wise, didn't you say your eyes were feeling strange when that monster started emanating energy?
Yeah, it didn't last long, but my eyes started to feel uncomfortable.
Hell, my eyes feel uncomfortable.
There's definitely something off about where that monster came from. It might have something to do with that thing we've been trying to learn about.
I wish they weren't so vague about it.
Anyway, the remains were handed over to public security. We have to find a way to decipher the information on this storage unit.
Hey, Fairy, can you decipher
Fairy,
this?
Since we've increased our electricity bill 5-fold to keep you going, I assume you should be able to decipher it.
I'd be happy to be of service, Master. However, given the need to decipher it quickly, your current system's computing power, and your electricity usage requirements, I do not recommend doing it here. There is a hacker on Internaut, codename Rain, who, judging by their resume, fits your current needs. This person has also done business with Nicole from the Cunning Hares.
Oh boy.
Rain? I've heard of her, Wise. She's a first-rate proxy when it comes to cracking encryption. So she knows Nicole. That makes things easier. Nicole would never miss an opportunity to use her contacts to cover her debts, after all.
Yeah. I'll contact Nicole right away, Wise, and tell her that we want to ask Rain to decrypt the external memory unit. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, about Belobog. In the search for the prototype, those 3 machines got pretty badly damaged when they were swallowed by the monster. The prototype's logic core was also partially corrupted. Don't think Grace will give up on saving them, though. PubSec should return the 3 Belobog machines after they've recovered the monster's remains. Let's help Grace too if she needs anything, Rise. Oh right, our financial crisis back home. With the commission fee from Belobog, this month turned out to be a good one, but we still have work for next month. So in the meantime, tell me before you go spending money on video games and gotcha, okay? What? You already knew? Nobody knows you better than I do. About that thing we're looking into. Back then, I thought if we became proxies, we'd get some answers soon. I never expected it to be this difficult. Though this may be a breakthrough, your eyes feeling strange because of that monster definitely isn't a good sign. If your eyes feel uncomfortable again in the future, Wise, tell me straight away. Oh, I don't have anything else to discuss. You should be able to relax for a while after this. You should go and do something you enjoy. Oh, I completed the 2nd chapter outright. Awesome. That's actually really cool. And I mean, in theory, I could just stop right here, find a homie to raid. I know I'll probably do some more, like, probably off-stream play if I do keep playing. I don't know, I haven't fully decided. What at least I'll do is do this. I'm not really tired, but a little rest won't hurt. Especially if it'll put Belle to ease. I'll just scroll my phone for now. I know they'll end end soon, so yeah. Huh. A sip of hot coffee. After browsing internet for a while, still not feeling drowsy. Someone knocking on my door? Belle knows I'm not sleeping? Forget trying to sleep, I might as well get up and chat. Hey, without their jackets. That's cute. Now that the Bellabog matter is settled, we're set for a good while. Let's do something easy then. Manage our video stores business, sort our videotape inventory. We can close earlier and watch videos at home too. She looked directly at the camera. That's fucking adorable. Let's close shop early for today. You need to take care of yourself. I wonder how much information can be found in the prototype storage unit. The monster in the monument isn't an ethereal. It doesn't seem like a typical corrupted. Her eyes. I can't let Belle worry. Someone is knocking on the door? Oh, the sun has come up. Okay, let's get into gear. You rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Hey, it's Roland. Big dog. Mr. Independent Investigator, I am Roland, Chief of the New Eridu Defense Force and stationed at the Scott Outpost. I previously worked with your team during Shiyu Defense. You're the one who blocked the truck. Did Section 6 sends reinforcements for that mission? Indeed. I trust you already understand the urgency and importance of any Hollow Zero missions. To cut to the chase, based on the skills you've demonstrated, my team and I have agreed that we can now authorize you to join in on another Hollow Zero mission. A true soldier never passes up a chance to distinguish themselves, and this chance is now yours. Can you give me the details? Good. This is exactly the response the Defense Force needs. In short, participating in this mission requires a strong team, and the Defense Force will provide special support with supplies. I'll be waiting for you at Scott Outpost. Roland mentioned that we can get special supplies from the military by participating in this mission. Let's head over to Scott Outpost to find out more details. Nikomata's agent story has been reported. Viewed. Okay. So, it's like it's more side stuff for me to do. So that's actually great for us to just stop. That's probably for the best. Just stop. Remembering just the pace of how everything's going, I don't think there's too many folks that are like actually on and live. Like, you know, a homie that I'd normally go raid and stuff like that. Let's see. Perhaps? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I have someone in mind. Normally I would just call it, cut it, and we'd just be chilling, but I'm gonna send a raid over to one Church HB. She's currently playing Guilty Gear Strive. Apparently she was doing Strive and Persona 3 Reload. So it's currently Strive. She's fishing from what I'm seeing. I am truly worn. So have some fun with her while she takes you to the Paradise Casino. So with that in mind, I need to bid you all adieu. This is Karakunyo. It's going to be signing off for the night. I want you all to remember that you're always welcome here for another verse. You can be anywhere in the universe. I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. And as forever and always, go out there and shine like the star that you are. Until next time, sayonara. 2, Oyasumi, 1. I don't have much of an outro thing to provide, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. Y'all be safe, and hopefully I can get back into the true groove of these things. I'm gonna keep saying it until I gaslight myself into believing it.